A lot of churches, there are like 9 of them. Okay. Like Catholic, like with 8 blocks. A lot of Protestant. And right now it's around 10 minutes after 5 or 15 after. Okay. And this is the church over here. Okay, across from, there's a couple of them. This is where the priests are at. Okay, they live here, the old priest. Okay, and the next block over, they have like the young nuns and the old nuns, and they got churches there. Okay, and they have like 1, 2, a big church is 1,000, 2,000 people, and there's churches down that way. Okay, and that's South China Sea, Vietnam Sea. So this is the church. So our son. Okay, the emergency room. Okay, after emergency room. Okay. Okay. So this is where the old priest. They're probably 70s, 80s, I guess. So it's very nice. Amen. You could talk too, Gina. Okay, that's Moontang building. They have like 9 of them. So you walk across the way, there's church. You walk down the block, there's the nuns' churches real close too. Then big major church, you make a left. And you go further, a big major church. And that's just on this strip. Okay, and the water a quarter block away, right there. Okay. So there's your church. You want free English? You want to do some business? Contact me. Okay, we just left the hospital emergency room. Okay. So the sun should be coming up real soon. Probably 5:30. So that's when official. I think this is over. So when the sun comes up. Today's a crescent moon with 2 stars, whatever that means. Okay. So hi. Okay. So this is where the old people, you know, the priests live. It's nice. Okay, so it's nice today. She in the hospital. I don't like the way they do things here. You're supposed to check pulse and things like that. Okay, a lot of things. They just don't. Okay, very sloppy service and rude. Okay, and if we request things, they give you a hard time. I always want full blood tests for it, but they never do. Even when I went, they make a big project out of everything. The way it is. I told you I got an infection a long time ago with the blood because the female nurse or doctor, she didn't sew it up that fine. She could have put a certain patch on the way that I wanted, okay, instead of sewing, but she didn't. Okay, next day I get infection. Well, do something about it, kids. Public safety. Okay. Why don't you go get the communion if you want? And nobody forced you to go. And by the way, I don't force her to go at all. Okay, you know, you want to learn something, learn. That's good. That's how you feel on the inside. Okay, that's what matters. Okay, that's that. You don't have to believe in church. It's your prerogative. You know, the Bible, it's your prerogative. Okay, just be a good person. You're 2025. Everybody should be good. Okay, don't pretend to be good. You go for your communion. Yeah, I can't go. They don't want to give her a baptismal. Well, that's their loss. Okay, she would have been loyal. Okay, they should do what I said. I want to help them too, the churches. I'm very annoyed. Okay, okay. Especially Pintran, Thomas. Very annoyed with him. That's another reason why I decided to come and help. Okay, Pintran Thomas. Okay, you made an appointment with me supposedly to meet the bishop years ago. You know I was at GONFO and act independently. I want to help the church. I want to help people, kids, wealthy people. Doesn't matter. Okay. Well, you hung up the phone on me last time you were at a church function. I think you were that priest that studied it 25 years and dropped out. I heard stories. Hey, if it was, you should have told me. But then I know you got issues. Okay, well, time to repent. And they should have a multi-language. All Russians, Ukraine, they want to come to church. Okay, and I told them, a couple of priests, nobody cares. Okay, we follow Christianity. Guess what? Everybody should be cool together. And Judaism, it's the first Bible. Okay. Well, mommy could put her head towards us. You know that? That's why I said it. It's different culture. Okay, you know we're outside and turn around. Okay, when I bow, I turn around too. No. At least they have a nice place to retire by the sea. Communion. The hospital, on one camera, I'm interviewing my kid and not them. And the guy hits me on the shoulder. They got bad habits. Don't touch people on the shoulder, especially when you're gambling at a racetrack or anywhere. Don't touch people's shoulders. That's the second time last week too. So, a young priest. Go get your communion. You can go over there, just touch your head. Too bad. Over 2.5 years. She writes a bunch of books. She brought it to the bishop's house. Nobody called her. Probably spent $10, $20 and photocopies and all the time. Nobody cared. They could analyze it. Okay. You could sing. Okay. You want English? Yeah, I'm back again. Okay, live and in person. I could get the teachers too. Look, the sun's come up now. See the sun? Okay. It's 5:30. They don't turn the clocks backwards or forward. Look how cool it is. Okay, this is right after you get communion. Right after you get communion. Okay, basically 5:30. That's when the sun comes up always. So they have, I think, 4:35 and 5:30. You know, each location. So if you go to the 4:30 one, I think they're short. They're about 30-minute each, 35-minute maximum. Okay, you can go to 2 churches then. Okay, then they have, what is it, 5:30? I think they have 5:30. They have all different kind of hours. So if you want to go to maybe 3 or 4 churches in one day, okay, maybe 5, you could. You're not going to go for a full session, I don't think, but some of them you would. Just imagine if you're a Catholic. All right. Too difficult to do it in big cities. All right. So if you want to travel to Vietnam, Nha Trang, contact me. Want to do business and personal services? Contact me. Okay. Pray life turns to be the way I wanted it to turn. I was to wake up early in the morning.
sheep?
Oh yeah, in the corner. You see a lot of cats, dogs, so if you like animals, okay, this is the place to be. And then, yo, yo, yo. They make a good TV, huh? Here, put your head up. Well, I guess people like to see the church stuff in the morning because they scroll through. Too bad I didn't have some help with marketing and advertising. A lot of subjects: food and beverage, travel. Okay. They're probably like in their 70s. Okay, 3 priests, 4 priests, 5 priests. Okay, 6 priests, 7.
Mama.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many priests? How many priests? How many priests? Listen, hey, listen. Stop. I asked you how many priests they have.
Có nhiều sơ lắm, có nhiều
1,
cha
2,
lắm.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Có nhiều cha lắm. Cha nghỉ
7
hưu
priests,
đó.
I think.
I was thinking later with the time.
Yeah.
A lot of priests.
Hi.
Yes,
Hi, sister. Okay.